So this set of intervals was a lot like making pancakes, I guess, because the first two were just throwaways. I didn't have any clue as to what I was doing. Oh, hey, Remy. Oh, Remmer. Ooh. All right. Oh, so I got a really fun workout scheduled for today. It's one I have never done before. It's a little bit complicated, so I'm going to try to read it off to you. Oh, Rem, you're such a good girl. So, okay. So I'm going to do a full warm-up. Now, the full warm-up on my bike is, now that in itself is a workout because you spend time in zone 1, zone 2, zone 4, then back into zone 1, then zone 5, and then back to zone 1. So after I've done that somewhat lengthy and complex warm-up series, I'm going to get into doing some intervals. But what's interesting is they're only 6 seconds in length. So what's going to happen, and I'm going to kind of scroll down here so I can get to the steps. So once I've completed that warm-up, then I'm going to hit my lap button, and it's going to give me a 10-second countdown. And then I'm going to go hard, max effort for 6 seconds. So that's kind of unusual, only 6 seconds. And then after that, I'm going to recover for 5 minutes in hopefully heart rate zone 1. It should be, I think it should be a little easier for my heart rate to lower after just a 6-second interval. Sometimes I can struggle with my heart rate getting back down to zone 1 after a hard effort, but with 6 seconds, I don't know. I'm not really sure what to expect. But I'm going to repeat that whole process of the 6-second intervals 6 different times. And then once that's completed, I'm going to do 7 additional minutes in zone 2. And it says custom heart rate zone 2. And then in parentheses, easy. So that's what's on tap for today. Should be kind of fun one to do. You know, the weather has been a little bit dicey so far this morning, so I've been kind of waiting it out. It's a little bit later in the day than I usually like to get out and get my workout in. It is the weekend, and it's a holiday weekend, but it's still before noon, so I think I should be okay to be out doing this one on the road. And since it's only a 6-second interval, you know, I don't have to plan out a really long stretch, so that'll be kind of fun. All right, I'm looking forward to getting this one in. I've got a few other things that I'm working on for the channel today. Sometimes I'm just not happy with the work that I've done, and I have to redo it, and that's kind of the case for today. I was working on a review of some clothing from Fiobach that I really enjoy, but I just wasn't really happy with where the video was going or how it was looking. So you spend a lot of time getting B-roll and that kind of stuff and pictures of the things that you want to review, and then, you know, to go ahead and try to put it all together in a video format for everyone to share. Sometimes your vision just doesn't come out the way that you want it to on screen, and that was the case here. So I think I'm just going to start over and try again. And, you know, that's the beauty of posting videos like this, is that I can redo them as often as I feel necessary before posting them, because I want my work to always be the best that it can be for all of you guys. All right, you guys deserve it. So enough about all of that. I'm going to go out and, well, after I finish my coffee, I'm going to go out and get this one done, and I'll take you along with me for the ride. All right, so I made it down here in pretty good shape. It's cloudy. I don't really need the sunglasses to, you know, help my eyes from the sun, but rather just to keep the bugs out of them. All right, I got to get my watch going here. I'm going to start that up. Go down to where it says ride or bike. It says do workout. Yes, please. Hit that. All right, I think I'm pretty much ready to go. All right. You know, traffic wasn't too bad for a holiday weekend, but it's still early and it's not the best of days. So my guess is people are choosing to stay in their campers just a little bit longer today till maybe the sun pops out. I hope that it does for them. I think there's a chance of rain most of the day, but hopefully it'll turn out well for them. I hope, you know, I want their experience out here to be a good one. For many of them, you know, it's a family vacation and it's time for them to spend some, you know, quality time together, and I want them to have a good one. All right. I hope wherever you guys are that you're having a great day, and I'm going to get into this workout. I'm going to take you along with me for the ride. Now is a good time for me to navigate through the gates here. Sometimes I have to even stop and push my bike through because it's pretty tight quarters. But I want to take a road a little less traveled. I do enjoy seeing everybody out here doing their thing, but you know, I don't want to get in their way, and I want to be able to run my workout the best that I can. You know, without interruption. So I'm at the portion where it says to hit the lap button. It's going to give me a 10-second countdown, and then I'm going to go like crazy for 6 seconds. So I'm going to gear up a little bit, and I'm going to hit the lap button. I'm going to take you guys along with me for this interval since it's only 6 seconds long. So bear with me while I hit the lap button. There we go. It's going to count down. Should be counting down. It's not counting down yet. There it goes. You can hear it. I'm getting ready. Yeah, that's a fast 6 seconds. Might have went over a little bit. Maybe I didn't hear the beeps. Oh well, I'll get better at it. So I'm in that recovery phase, but I thought I'd just share with you Lake Ovid. It's a pretty nice lake, and today happens to be opening day for bass season, so there's probably a few more boats than usual out there trying their luck to catch that big lunker of a bass. I see a lot of kayaks and canoes, and it's a really good lake for that, because right now, while it's not too terribly bad, it gets really weeded out pretty fast, so fishing becomes a bit more difficult. But they do have a lot of different species. So, you know, there's pike and of course bluegill and bass and things like that. I was just getting through all the weeds later in the season to be able to get to them. Okay, I've got 30 seconds left in this before I do my next 6-second sprint. So we'll see how this one goes. Hopefully a little better. I didn't time it out well. The effort was there. I think went too long. I think I went past the 6 seconds that it was asking me to do. Look at the lake on this side. But I was looking at my watch and keep thinking, because it's over 6 minutes into this recovery, I thought that seems like a long time. So I hit the down button and kind of read the directions, and I'm supposed to hit the left button again, which I forgot to do, or didn't know to do, I guess. Probably more accurate. So I'll get past all this stuff and then I'll hit the lap button and see what happens. Yes, this one is a bit confusing for me as to when I'm supposed to be hitting the lap button and when I let Garmin go ahead and kind of take control and guide me through it. But I think I'm starting to get it down. So the recovery time was 5 minutes, or is 5 minutes. Currently it's counting down at 5 minutes. So I'm assuming when it gets to 0, I'll hit the lap button. It'll count down 10 seconds, and then I go for it. So we'll see how that works. I just did that, but you know, it didn't roll over to say that I completed the second interval set, so I'm not really sure. We'll get her figured out. In the meantime, I'm going to head back to the trailhead and get on that gravel path, the access road, so that I can, you know, ride over there. I still need to be mindful of the people walking their dogs or just out for a hike, because sometimes those corners you can't see around them very well, and if I'm trying to blaze through there as quick as possible, you know, I don't want to cause an injury or run into somebody else coming my way. So I did finally figure it out. So after you do that 6-second sprint, which, you know, if I was a cyclist and racing, that might be the equivalent of a short attack if you're trying to pass someone. But then it goes into a 5-minute recovery time. But it waits for you at the end of that 5-minute recovery to hit the lap button to get the 10-second countdown before your next sprint. So I got it down now. I'll know better next time. Totally screwed this workout up. That's all right. You know, I'm still getting some benefit of being out here, and it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous right now. The sun is out. Way different look to the day than it was earlier. That's for sure. I'm so happy for these people that traveled out here to do some camping today, enjoy some time with family and friends, do their cookouts, have their hot dogs or hamburgers or brats or whatever it is, chicken that they like to have on the grill. So, love it. Love to see the sun shine. I hope the sun is shining wherever you guys are. All right, check my watch. Still got 2 minutes, 44 seconds left in this recovery. So I'm just gonna chill for a few minutes, coast as much as possible, let my heart rate come down, and then we're gonna get into it all over again. Getting ready to hit the lap button. So that'll start a 10-second countdown, which I've talked about before. You know, I'm supposed to get into zone 1, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit that. And it's gonna give me a 10-second countdown. It's supposed to be in zone 1, like I said, with my heart rate. And then I'm gonna go full out for 6 seconds. That is so fast. That 6 seconds goes so fast. I do feel like I'm drag racing, like somebody just dropped the flag and away you go. It's a fun one to do, but it took me a while to figure it out. I didn't time it out too badly. My workout ended just a couple of seconds ago, and I'm almost back to my car. Oh, what a great day to be out here doing it. It's such a different format for a workout for me. 6-second intervals. It's kind of crazy. Oh, all right, so I got to hit save on my watch. Perceived effort, I'm going to say moderate. I never felt like it was too overly taxing. Yeah, saving. I think I went just a little over 13 miles today, so nothing too major. I mean, it was just the format of the workout itself. Yeah, 13.12 miles. Average miles an hour is 10.9, so base was the overall effect for training. So this set of intervals was a lot like making pancakes, I guess, because the first two were just throwaways. I didn't have any clue as to what I was doing, and I totally screwed them up. Just totally messed them up. But after that, then I figured out what I was supposed to do and when I was supposed to do it, and I was able to carry on from there. All right, guys, hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it for you. As always, run tall, run strong, be kind to one another. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Hope you guys are having a good one. Time for me to get home. Woo.